Oh, so this is the presenting sponsor. I get it now.
StreamlineFlorida.com.
Yeah.
Streamline Mortgage Solutions. I talked to the Streamline team yesterday.
Gotcha.
And they told me about a new program opening up as of July 1st.
Yeah, this is like breaking news and something that could really help you out if you need it.
So they're expanding their Hometown Heroes program to everybody that has a full-time job.
Okay.
So as long as you have a full-time job, you can take advantage of the Hometown Heroes program.
So what does that do for me? Does that help me out?
What that does, if you're a first-time home buyer, okay, and you want to buy a house and you don't have a bunch of money for the down payment and for closing costs, the Hometown Heroes program helps you get a loan for that money. So you don't have to come up with, $30K for,
oh man, that's awesome
for down payment and closing. Because
it's also scary if you've never done that before as a first-time home buyer. That's an extremely scary process. But if you talk to the Streamline guys, they'll explain it to you, kind of put you at ease. I'm not good with the money stuff. Maybe we'll talk about that.
And that's the thing. Call Brian Zymel, 407-310-7804. That's the cell phone number. Call or text them. He'll explain all of this to you, and the Streamline team will explain it to you. But a lot of people, they don't have a huge chunk of money to buy a house.
And I know a lot of first-time home buyers right now. A lot.
And right now, even though the interest rates are higher than they were, I've heard this is the best time to buy.
I'm seeing things on the market.
You can negotiate the price of the house and get it for less than market value.
Correct, and especially now that you're in the program, maybe you have some money to play with.
If you wait until interest rates go down, then all the buyers are going to flood the market, and the housing costs are going to go up again, and you're going to be battling with other people and paying above market value. Anyway, talk to Streamline Mortgage Solution. It's StreamlineFlorida.com.
Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Hello. This is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Welcome to the Friday free show of A Mediocre Time.
I don't want to do it without him here. I want him here because he's supportive. I love him. I need my boyfriend. Hey! What happened to the thing? I think I screwed it all up. Hold on. Let me see if I can do that again. We have to do it like this today because I screwed it all up. I hit the wrong button, so nobody's going to really see us correctly. If I hit the button to go to Brendan, it's going to stop, and it's going to sound like garbage, so I don't want to do that.
Hit my button!
Oh, my God, you scared me. Hey! It's an all over the place, another version of A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan, and I am Dan.
I'm Tom. Brendan Bunting O'Connor is here.
Hey! You know my middle name!
Yeah, he knows. He knows who you are, buddy. Good to see you, man. I missed you. How you been?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me. I love being here.
A couple things. Shark Week is coming up July 10th. That's for BDMs only. Yeah,
it's
our 10th
anniversary.
Shark
You didn't know about this?
No.
You didn't know?
Oh, yeah. We started.
Tell me more.
Okay, about 10 years ago, I think one of us misspoke when we were talking about Shark Week, and then we said Shark Week, and then we said we should do a Shark Week every year around the same time as Shark Week about people telling us stories about shitting their pants.
Oh, my gosh.
And then we should give a crystal trophy to the winner, and then
an expensive crystal trophy. And I'm talking like hundreds of dollars.
Can I compete?
Yeah. You just need a story.
Have a story?
Oh yeah.
You want to be a guest judge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I want to win.
Well, you could also
do both.
Yeah.
You can do both.
I don't know why I'm talking like this.
I know most contests we don't allow the judges to participate, but I feel like let's do things differently.
It's like Tom Brady and the Raiders. Owner player.
Good to see you, man.
Did I see you too? I got a great story.
All right, perfect.
So we'll save it.
We're going to record it next week. It'll be out July 10th.
I'm so excited. We have like an all-star cast now. I bet Bus Tucker's got one, too.
I don't know if he even poops.
He won't tell.
I don't think he'll tell it. Although I want to give him some love. I think his dog is in a bad way, and I just want to give him some love because I love the puppies, and I love him, and I don't want... He was supposed to be
scratched
here.
Its eye, and it's just not healing.
Yeah,
so
and I want the... And we love that dude, and we'll get him in here again. But hey, man, really good to see you.
All I heard is your dog scratched his eye, and you miss work.
What, right? I was kind of like, why can't your wife do this?
Well, doesn't it sound like the dog was injured on the go, right? I mean,
just call Mo.
Also, it's like...
Oh, my Mo button is delayed. Everything in the studio this week has been delayed. I don't know what's going on with this computer. All right.
Solar flares.
Something's going on.
If my dog scratched its eye, I'd be like, all right. There it is. I'm guessing he'll blink it out. I mean, another tough-ass animal.
You get him glasses.
It's got drops and stuff.
Are there dogs that have contact lenses? This is a thing, right?
No.
Dogs have glasses and contact lenses?
Maybe just colored ones for the Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
I don't want to put colored contact lenses in my dog's eyes. That'll take forever.
How awful is your dog if it's letting you put contact lenses in? Like, you would just have a dog that's just been so desensitized from you putting it through
That's
it,
true.
that it's just like, all right,
it just
human.
sits there naturally.
Do it.
Listen, I'm talking shit. I was bringing Lena to laser treatments, and
I told you not to talk
every
about
other
that.
week.
I told you not to talk about that.
Yeah.
What?
So anyway, our old dog. They
You
had
got laser eye treatments?
no laser, like the hips, Lena's hip, like every dog, and then. My wife has found this company. They're like, they shoot it with the laser. Man, I'm like, oh.
When he took the dog and they were shooting with the lasers, they would put little Oakley blades on the dog to protect its eyes from the lasers.
Yeah, we did. We had a dog that had hip problems, and it got all the things.
Did it get the lasers?
Hydrotherapy. I think it did. Acupuncture.
Wow.
Yeah, it helped.
Only thing that really helps, pain pills.
Yeah.
Just like the real life, just like humans.
Yeah.
You know what makes it... Okay, go ahead.
2 months later, we were still holding our dog up to pee. Like,
It's all drop in the bucket. It's pain pills or nothing.
Yeah, we will not get through the things that we need to do because we're excited to just be silly. So let's do the stuff we got to do.
Okay, a couple things. We've got a huge merch sale at tomandan.com. We realized that our T&D warehouse was full.
Yeah.
And Eric,
totally full. And by T&D warehouse, we mean like Eric's son's old room.
And Eric's like, there's too much stuff.
Yeah,
and
what do we do?
So we're blowing it out, and Eric put a bunch of stuff on sale to the point where I'm looking at him like that ACT shirt for $10 is insane.
This one right here, yeah.
I think it cost us $8, and then the waterproof bag for $40. Like that's super high quality. Villain.
Okay, here's why I know it was $8 because it's front and back. It's not a one side design.
Yeah.
And
4-color.
It's a 4-color design. Original artwork.
Direct to garment.
This is a Pavone. It's a Eric Pavone design.
That's the next level.
Yeah, it's canvas. Bella canvas.
Oh, Bella.
Yeah, there's the back with the original ACT artwork. And if you liked Pal Peralta, I'm just saying.
There's so the sale. Does it start in? There's a countdown.
I think it's going on right now. Let me go back to the countdown. The sale is going on right now, and it says, "Hurry up! Sale ends 4 days, 23 hours, 50 minutes, and 44 seconds."
All right, perfect.
There you go.
Does Eric need some events to go to sell some stuff?
Oh yeah. But they want to charge us if we.
You're waiving the fee. Hey,
I love waving the fee.
This guy's Mr. Fee Waiver. He did. He went like this. I saw him wave the fee. Because I'm a man. I didn't know you were that powerful. You can waive fees like that.
Yeah. All right.
Holy crap! And your teeth look really good.
Oh, I just brushed them.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're white as hell, man. They look great.
Thanks, man.
So
I love coming here. Hype me up.
Another thing.
Touch my butt.
Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. You just chill out for a little bit. These gays are horny.
It's
so horny.
It's Friday.
It's 4th of July weekend, and Elevate is doing a special right now. Where this weekend for 4th of July,
the fitness place?
No,
it's
a warehouse of toys.
It's Seminole Town Center. It's 2 stories.
Electric go-karts, claw machines, games.
They wanted us to come out, but they're not in our coverage area. So
Pay me. Come with us. Come with us.
Okay.
I'll just give you some free tickets.
So at a 4th of July special this weekend, $7 burgers, $5 draft beers. So if you want to enjoy some AC
awesome, dude.
and let your kids run around all all day.
Yeah.
Elevate's got,
Two-story.
everything.
Our kids, it was so.
Bowling,
It almost made us look like our kids don't get to do anything because we brought them in, and the guy set them up on the ropes course, and then they stayed on the ropes course for like 2 hours, and the guy's like, "Well, did they ever want to do anything else?" And we're like, "No, we're just going to sit here and drink." So,
So speaking of 4th of July, it's on Tuesday, and I want to ask Brendan your experience with fireworks because you're born in Canada, Canadian, and I'm not sure if that was like buying fireworks and setting them off at your house was a thing.
It was a thing. It was still a thing in Canada. Everyone where I'm from is on the pogey.
What does that mean?
Workers' comp.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Like seasonally, like you work, a couple months a year, and then the rest you're on pokey. So you didn't have
those people love fireworks.
they really do.
And the lottery.
they didn't have any money to spend on them,
Yeah.
And a lot of them are illegal. Like the government's tougher on it in Canada. Plus, it's like forest fire season, around now too. And we have Canada Day on July 1st.
Is it similar? Like, and that was my question to Tom. Was like when Brendan gets in here, I want to ask him like on Canada Day, do you guys like
Same
wave
thing.
the flag and you shoot the fireworks and you put the leaves on it? Maple Leaf crazy.
Maple Leaf, everything's maple. You've never seen as many maple leaves, except really most people are at camp, so you're not going to see hundreds of thousands of people show up at your downtown fireworks. Canada wide, most people go out to their camps.
Gotcha.
For the summer. But if you're asking, do we do fireworks? Yes. But I always remember like our rinky-dink town would do fireworks, but then across the river, I'm from Sault Ste. Marie, outside of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, there's a Sault, Michigan, which was, even though it was a little bit smaller, they had more money.
Yeah.
Because they're Michiganders, and then their fireworks on the 4th would always be better than the Canadian fireworks we had on our side of the river on the 1st. And everybody always said that. We'd always go out, everybody would go out for the 1st and be like, it was pretty good. And then on the 4th, we'd be like, crap. Okay, America beat us again.
You can't let the Canadians out fireworks.
Fireworks. That's how I got my wife. Smaller and more money.
Yeah.
Well, it works. It works.
Is she smaller than you?
No, I'm small. I was smaller than any other man she was dating at the time. I was like, you got to go with the smaller and more money.
My man, also smaller. Scotty is my gay boyfriend. Is the smallest person I've ever been with.
Let's talk about
Really?
this. Let's dig in. You are his Andrea. You are his Andrea.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I like big boys.
I thought you like little guys because you're with one.
No, that just kind of happened.
Really?
Yeah. Then he made
maybe
me
that's
get a
what happened to
small dog,
Andrea.
and I was like, small dog, small man. Whose house is this?
Do you think
Well, you
Andrea
can't tell
thinks
them. You can't say that out loud. I can't. I can't
Sounds
say
like an
on the
honest-
show
that I just kind of happened. I'm with Crystal. You can't say that. If I can say that.
I can't describe.
If you said that, you're a dead man walking.
I
You
grew to
can't
love
fucking
it.
say
I
that.
I can't
grew to love it.
describe a different body type than my wife and be like,
no.
well, I like this.
No, that's
but
why
I just end up with
This is an evolved relationship.
How does that work?
This is a Canadian.
Scotty likes a younger man. Like when he got me out,
You're
in
not
my
an old
20s.
man.
Well, everybody likes that.
Yeah, Scotty's just a normal dude.
We like different things. I like an older, I like a Paul Bunyan.
Oh, like a big bear.
You want
I
like
like
an
it.
old
I
Paul
like it.
Bunyan?
Oh, that's because
kinda.
you're Canadian.
Okay. Paul Bunyan after he's killed some kaiju for like.
So
50
hold on.
years.
You can't say that.
You like world's most interesting man.
Oh yeah.
You're into that guy.
Yeah.
Silver Fox.
Scotty has a little bit,
I love Scotty. I actually asked Sam, I said, man, we got to get Scotty in here. And she's like, I don't think he'll do it. And
He'll do it.
I would love to have him in here because he's so grumpy.
He might be listening.
I love how grumpy he is. Because he and I will grumpy. I'm like, he'll grump me and I'll grump him. And we have like a thing.
It's funny. I make fun of him for being grumpy, but he's not always. No,
it's fun.
I hijacked this. You were trying to talk about
No, it's fine.
No, this is what we're doing today. We're just going to fuck
okay.
around.
Yeah,
great.
It's Free Flow Friday. Today.
Hey! He made that up. Never. And I don't even know how you said that. You said
I
it
know.
perfectly, too.
I know. So,
I don't even know if I can do that. Free
Brendan,
flow. I can't. Free
so-
Flow Friday.
I have
free balling Friday.
I have a ridiculously long thought
I heard
about
that.
fireworks
Thought.
that ends with a question.
Okay.
We're in for it.
So I started analyzing fireworks, really, because
I like that you've started warning us about the length of your.
I know. I was
Wasn't
like,
that cute?
when does that
That's
ever
cute.
happen?
Yeah,
Beca- because it's how
Sam's not here. He's trying to impress everybody.
my ADD brain just jumps from thing to thing, and then I'm like trying to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
So
That's normal.
I went and picked up my son Max from his friend's house the other day, and then I was talking to the friend's
They have a
mom.
better house?
They had a better pool, which I was like,
Whoa, hold on a second. Your pool's really nice.
No, I know, but they had some sort of natural Florida pool. Like it looked like.
What do you mean a natural, like a beach entrance?
No, I think
What are
it
we
did have a
talking?
beach
Oh,
entrance.
beach entrance is, dude. If you got beach entrance, I don't even know how you afforded that.
Like a Florida spring.
There's a beach entrance pool right here. Have you seen it?
It's I have the old 1970s deep boy.
It's a kidney shake. This is a reliable kidney with 2 ladders, you motherfucker.
I like your pool is 10 foot deep. It's a waste of water. Anyway,
I like bright blue mermaid print all the way around.
Seashell
crazy.
I see where the diving board used to be.
Put us all over the bolts, the rusted bolts.
So I was talking to the mom, and I was saying I was going to pick up Max, and we were going to go to Pirate Spot to pick up. Why do you ask this question?
Yeah.
So
you don't showcase. I mean, look,
was one of her tits hanging out?
Yeah, that was too horny.
I can't tell you guys the real anymore.
She spill a little bit of drink on herself.
So, and I was like, "Oh, me and Max were going to go get the fireworks later," and then she's like, "Oh, you guys do fireworks?"
Can I ask a sad question?
What?
Because I don't want to make this any longer than it needs to be. I did that yesterday. You got mad at me.
We do this every time.
Where's
they were like,
Tommy?
"Why are your stories so long?"
Where's Tommy?
Tommy, well,
Is he done with fireworks for you?
No, Tommy is at his cousin Becca's house, and Max is at his friend's house. Now they're splitting up, and then like Max is hanging out with
Beginning
the
of the end for you, bud.
I see it. Why do you think I have the anxiety of going to the goddamn desert? I don't want to go to the desert. Fucking hot. I'm going to hot.
They say when your kids graduate high school, you've already spent 90% of the time you'll ever spend.
I know. Well, I know.
Don't say it now. He's just being mean.
I know the truth.
I just saw yesterday. So.
Yeah, when they separated themselves and they can no longer be codependent on each other, and now they have their own identities, they're this close to leaving the nest.
Why don't you remind me when my boner will work eventually? That's coming too.
Oh, Big Rick wrote me. Big Rick wrote me, and he's going to give me the rest of his Viagra.
Oh, yeah, you can get Viagra.
Yeah, Big Rick, a listener, he said...
they give it out on the internet.
He said in an email that he used to take Viagra because it would take him a long time to come. But he said that he didn't need it.
I don't think that fixed that.
No, he said he didn't need it.
I wasn't prepared.
It was his ex-girlfriend. He says now that he's with tighter pussy, that he doesn't need it anymore. And that's his quote, not mine, from his email.
but didn't want to tell
Big
you
Rick.
that.
No. It was an email for the show. And it was like, I'll give you all my Viagra. And I'm
Is this
like...
Big Rick the beer guy?
Yeah.
That's funny. I can't wait to talk to him.
Yeah, tell him I'm glad he got some tighter pussy.
Back to fireworks. So she was mentioning she's from New Jersey, and they moved down here, and they were shocked by the amount of fireworks because in New Jersey, it's illegal. So people aren't setting off fireworks crazy.
Yeah. Anywhere with good healthcare has tighter restrictions on things that will hurt you. You know?
Yeah.
Didn't think about that.
Yeah, because they're going to pay for it. You know? Yeah. If it's on you.
Yeah. Also, I also, and this goes kind of the deeper thought I have into fireworks and what the tradition, the ritual of people in Florida and why we do it. Because then it got me thinking. I was like, I grew up with my dad, and so did Daniel. We talk about this all the time. Back when the mortars and rockets were illegal, he would drive up to Georgia to the south of the border.
My dad would drive with a truck. They would get a truck, and they would get a box truck. And they'd get their orders from everybody, and they drive it to the areas that you could buy the, quote, illegal fireworks, and they would buy thousands of dollars.
And then drive back the way.
And then divvy it up, drive around town, divvy it up to all the rednecks and all the trash people.
That's not safe either.
It was my dad.
Full of fireworks.
It was my dad and his boss at the time for Prentice Hall Publishing Company, which became Maxwell Macmillan, the big publishing company. And this guy's name was Gene, and then he had a son named Little Gene. And while my dad and Gene went to get all of the fireworks, Little Gene showed me Skinamax on, and then showed me my first porno, and I saw it, and it was a Spanish one, and the guy was ramming her good, and it ruined me. It made me a pervert. It made me a pervert.
That's true. He is a pervert.
I am a pervert. While my dad was getting illegal fireworks, I was morphing into a pervert.
Was that the first porn you saw?
First porn.
I think we went to a fishing camp. My friend's fishing camp. They had the old it was cartoon.
No, this was a video, but
there was a mouse showing his giant schlong to a cat, and he said, "Here, kitty, kitty."
That's a shirt that we've talked about in Daytona Beach.
What?
It's an airbrush shirt in Daytona Beach.
Also, wasn't that the plot of an episode of Different Strokes?
It was a plot of Different Strokes.
the neighbor showed Arnold.
Shows Arnold
A long Mickey Mouse dick.
The long Mickey Mouse dick.
That happened. I swear to God, that happened. And somebody emulated it with you.
You are correct. It was, in fact, a long Mickey Mouse dick.
So
what is happening?
So anyway,
it's nice to know that was a shared experience.
So then I'm thinking I probably was indoctored to want to do this fireworks ritual with my sons. Yeah. Because
is that the word we use now for everything? Okay, I was groomed by my father to enjoy fireworks.
Yeah.
But my own, and we're going to get to that. But my own.
Yeah. So,
but my own. Do you see what I'm saying here?
Well,
you make your own.
No. You buy them and set them off.
You buy them and set them off.
Oh.
You buy them and set them off. You don't. You don't go to
the shows. Now here's the thing.
The shows.
But I'll explain about the shows too, and this leads me into my question. So back to the at home. You're buying fireworks. You're setting them off, and I started to look at the ritual, and it's more about all the ritual around buying fireworks and setting them off than the actual display of the explosions of light in the sky.
So, like, the plywood is a part of it. The going to the tent.
And I started looking so stereotypically,
it's like going to church.
The ritual to me and my family was the patriarch of the family goes out, spends money, and part of the ritual is...
It's got to be money you don't have.
Yes.
It's got to be over your means.
More expensive. Yeah. It's got to be expensive.
It's got to dip into a point where if the matriarch, and it could be anyway, it could be, like Scotty, it's got to dip to a point where Scotty would be like, that's a little much. It has to do that.
You spend a little too much on the fireworks. Then you get the fireworks. You gather your family and on
because
some sort of camping chairs.
It has to feel like a bit of a mistake. Like, why would you say that was for bills?
Because when you're watching it and you're like, worth it.
Well, it's going to be a bit of a waste, right?
Yes, because part of it,
that's part of the ritual,
is the person who bought it, and I feel this, where you're showing off.
You're burning money. It's the epitome of burning money.
I'm blowing up money in front of my family and friends
to show them that I'm the best.
Yes.
Okay. So and that you love them.
And
that's in there, but it's not as important as being the best.
Okay.
How dare you? Get the fuck out of our studio.
I'm from Canada.
I don't know nothing. The expense.
Tell me more.
The expense has.
Show me your big Mickey Mouse dick.
The expense matters in the ritual of the thing because you are showing, and then also another part of this, lighting a fuse. And rarely.
Are you a punk man or are you a big extendable garage lighter man?
No, you're a regular cigarette lighter.
My dad used to walk around with a punk.
What is that?
A punk. It's to light fireworks. It looks like incense, but it doesn't have a smell. It's just a lighter for the fireworks. The punk.
Oh, no.
I think it's called a punk.
Yeah. I'm Florida trash.
Am I right on that? I think I'm right on that.
I think so.
I think you got that's
regular.
Trashy. That's pretty trashy.
Yeah, Florida trash.
You might be right on this one. I think the Bic is trashier than the punk. I think the punk, if you're doing it right with the punk.
Yeah, and if you have a grill lighter, you're a pussy. That's what my dad told me.
You know what's funny? You want to hear something funny? My dad.
Or you light it with your old lady cigarette.
My dad would light his grill gas full blast, hand in Bic, and it would just burst his arm on fire. And he'd just pull it out and go grilling.
So
I'm just okay.
And I promise I'm going to get to the question.
Sure to learn.
There's a question at the end of this.
Yeah, you told us. We're here. We're ready.
You keep dangling that.
We didn't abandon it.
Dangle that question, Garrett.
So you're lighting the fuse, and also then as the person that's putting on the display, paying for it or whatever, you're also showing some bravery and the speed in which you walk away from said cake or rocket or whatever.
You can't run.
You walk slowly away. You're not even looking at it.
You walk with purpose.
You walk with purpose towards your family, and then it goes off behind you.
Yeah, that's called the Jesse James Monster Garage.
You get, and that's part of the ritual.
2005 Jesse James Monster Garage.
And then you grab your wife and you make out with her in front of your kids
while it's going off.
Yeah,
good move.
I'm going to put another baby in you, wife.
You 2004 Jesse James Monster Garage. Walk away as it explodes behind you.
Yeah.
And then
you gotta go. Whoa,
Tom's got a chub just thinking about it.
And only then the actual display in the sky, the colors. Because
it's for them, not you. It's for them.
Boom. You know, and then they're like, you know, and then
hold on, we have an addendum from our chat room, twitch.tv/Tom and Dan Live, or on YouTube, youtube.com/@Tom and Dan Live. Jonathan says, for ultimate trashiness, would you accept cigarette? Light the fuse. I think that's...
Oh, yeah.
I think cigarette is the top tier.
Or a big old marijuana blunt.
But we don't smoke anymore.
Well, you know,
a blunt maybe, but we don't smoke cigarettes. So, like, I guess a big lighter would be trashiest if you don't smoke.
Or my mom's
cigarettes.
My mom's been lighting fireworks with her cigarette for 40 years.
She'll never stop.
Yeah. She lit my dad's fireworks with a cigarette.
Now that is just romantic. That's romantic.
So then, like, all this ritual.
Here you go. Back up.
And then the display, right? And the display, the actual explosion of light, right? So all of the ritual almost means more to me.
It's
and
almost
the whole,
like going on vacation, right? The anticipation, the planning of the vacation is sometimes all you needed to get you, you know, I mean, the vacation is fine, but... You were excited about it.
So then that got me thinking.
Wait, what? Are you saying the planning of a vacation is better than the vacation?
A lot of people...
They've shown that, like, psychologically...
there are studies on that.
They have more...
coffee, because even you don't believe that shit.
They just get more enjoyment, long-term planning a vacation than the actual... The vacation's stressful, you know, it's like the fantasy...
Are you talking about, like, real, like, big-ass vacations?
Well, like kid vacations.
Oh, okay.
Like, the idea of going on a vacation is great, but with a kid... It's a lot harder than, like, the anticipation is almost...
sounds awful.
It's a lot harder.
Well, the fantasy of the vacation is often, you know, more enjoyable in your mind.
Brendan, we have to get to this question.
Okay, so that it broke it all down. Like, okay, this is why we do the ritual for all these things, but not because everybody is dying to particularly see the explosions of light in the sky, right?
Right.
Because I feel that everybody has been exposed to that enough where it's not like we're some aborigine that you're showing gunpowder to and they're like, whoa!
Yeah,
like,
oh my God, you're a god. You know, you're a wizard.
Because they've never seen it before.
Right,
like, we've all seen fireworks, right?
But inside they're like, oh God, it's another white guy blowing shit up.
So we're not that amazed by
Pretend you like it.
The end result. And then even going to a city display or some sort of like fireworks event, right?
Like we have one here at Baldwin
on the 3rd.
So then,
is it?
Yeah.
It's still about the ritual of taking your family or going to, and then it's like, oh, it's 4th of July. So the theme is fireworks. So I'm going to go to the display, sit in a blanket, watch fireworks, have some drinks, maybe some snacks, and then go home because that's the ritual. If you're not doing the sending off yourself. So my question is
we're here.
Are any single humans motivated just by the display to leave their house and travel to a location to watch fireworks
alone,
not with
get back in their car,
not with someone else.
I've done it
by yourself.
Yeah,
he's gonna.
So this is my.
I can already tell he doesn't believe you. You're gonna have to tell.
But I'll be stoned or something, and then, or like you're going to meet friends, but sometimes you just give up on meeting friends and you just watch the show on your own. And
I give up on meeting friends because I don't have.
Okay, but now you're describing going to events associated around fireworks, kind of like Red Hot and Boom has a concert and a bunch of, you know. I'm talking, are there anybody just motivated because they like looking at fireworks?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'll go watch a show.
Just
because it's something to do.
Because it's something to do. If I'm not doing anything, generally speaking, as an adult, it's been tougher because my dog hates fireworks and I end up just staying home.
With my dog.
Oh, by the way, we're doing Yacht Rock for Dogs on Real Radio the night of July 4th. And you can check it out. I already released it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just
like
download
a playlist?
Yeah. We voice it, and then I put it's for my own music collection.
Oh, I like that.
Well, we realize there's some people that don't do anything but hang out at home with their freaked out
I get it.
dogs.
I love puppies. So
I'll write about that. I love that.
That's Tom's idea. And, and it's a great idea because it chills them out, and we do funny little banter. It's not hilarious or anything, but, you know,
I'm sure it is.
We do little banter, and then it's all music from my own personal Yacht Rock collection, and I put it all in there through little surprises.
I love it.
And it's real mellow and cool.
Yes, I go to fireworks. fireworks.
Okay, so there are, and you enjoy looking at them, and it
Only
brings
if I'm
you,
stoned. If I'm there
Okay.
stone cold sober, I'm not.
Yeah, I
gonna
can't
go.
do anything
Okay.
sober these days either.
Yeah, I got other things to do.
See, well, that kind of because anything
fucked up your question?
because it's like I can go to see anything if you give me some beer or weed.
That's true. I tell Andrea
I'll go
that.
anywhere.
I'll go anywhere for beer.
And I
Any
do.
show,
That's why
anything.
You're always like, why are you always out there having fun? Because I'm probably stoned.
okay, yeah.
You've
Sitting
never
on a
asked
bed
that.
somewhere.
You've never asked that.
It's performance.
What about
true.
Scotty? What about Scotty?
What about him?
He doesn't look like he parties crazy, right? Like or
No,
anything?
well, he had a little heart thing
Yeah.
last year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Does he
so we're
get,
doing
like-
good? He's not even smoking weed right now.
Good for him.
I guess.
Look at that guy.
I kind of want him to smoke with me, but we're not sure how it interacts.
Oh yeah, pull him in there based on his heart thing. Yeah, do that. Real
Yeah,
simple.
It'd be
fine.
good for him just to
Yeah.
chill out.
I wanted my mom
Weed
to do
doesn't
it.
hurt
My
your
mom
heart.
would never
Yeah.
do it. My mom would never do it.
The weed.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, smoke some weed
Yeah.
with me. She's like, I can't. I have to give this money to Trump. And I'm like, okay, give it to him. He's fine.
Yeah, my mom loves weed.
Oh my gosh.
She doesn't like too much of it though. Like she gets the lowest milligram, like
Yeah.
2 milligram, and like any more than that, it gives her an anxiety attack.
I took when I first hurt my hip to knee.
yeah.
And when I fell down the stairs, that's what made me fall down. I broke my toe. And I fell down the
You
stairs.
point at your hip, you point at your knee, and then
Yeah,
you point
but-
at your dick.
Yeah. Well, I broke my toe, and I took 150 milligrams. No, to take away the pain because it was crazy bad. And
Yeah.
you know what? That'll work.
Were you just floating?
I didn't. I fell asleep.
Yeah.
You have no choice. You have no choice. The pain will go away.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to use that for people that have chronic conditions, not just like old dad.
I had that I had a surgery, a partial nephrectomy on my liver. There was like a unicorn horn growing on it, and so they took it out.
What?
And, yeah.
There was a unicorn
that's what I
horn
look like.
Stories are
growing
crazy.
out of your
That's what
liver.
it looked like, and it was just growing. It was made of fat. It was just growing out of my liver, and they didn't know why. We just found it. They're like, "Oh, we gotta get that out of there."
You got a unicorn liver. I got to chop that off. If the doctor says that to me, I shit my pants, cry. I'm throwing up.
You had a grade A fat horn out of your liver.
Go to my liver.
Hey,
And they took it out, but in the healing process, they gave me some opioids, and I hated it. I was having like waking nightmares.
Give me
Oh,
weed.
yeah,
Give me
yeah.
your
I was
opioids.
sweating, I was seeing stuff. I hated it. I was having like anxiety attacks, so I just stopped taking it. I took Tylenol and weed, and I was much better.
Tylenol, it's bad for your liver. You got to take the Advil. Worse for your stomach.
Oh, maybe I don't know what it was.
yeah.
Acetaminophen.
Yeah, a little bit is fine.
No, it was
Yeah,
Tylenol. No, it was like the extra strength, good Tylenol.
Yeah.
That's
And you're good now.
acetaminophen, yeah.
Yeah, I think I have a little bump where they did the surgery.
Well, you're where the horn was. It's like Hellboy. They file him down.
Yeah, I love Hellboy.
I bet you do. So, are we taking a break here?
Let's take a break.
What are we doing?
What-
Do you want to tell you how I ruined a relationship with fireworks?
Yeah.
Real quickly?
Yeah.
Do you remember the girl I dated? Not the one I dated who killed herself, but the one
my
before
God.
that.
I only knew you a small amount of time before you started dating Andrea.
There were these fires that were happening. There were forest fires or big fires all around Florida.
Uh-huh.
And I want to say it was 2003, but I think that's wrong. Would have been like 02 or something. I don't know. 1 or 2 or 3. Somewhere around in there. There were these fires in Volusia County. And I was dating this girl. And her mother was like one of these people you're talking about that they were a little, I would say a little trashier. A little more rednecky.
Yeah.
And
Which you were drawn to.
she was cute, and I don't know what I was thinking. And
She
so,
touched your butt.
No, so her mom was like, we're going to the show. We're going to the fireworks show.
Oh.
And I made a comment about how, like, well, I don't, there's forest fires everywhere. It'd be
Yeah.
kind of disrespectful to go to that. There's people getting burned in their houses here and there. And then she took offense to that. And then it started literally... It was the turning point in my relationship.
It's
where
like, you voted for Al Gore.
yeah, it was like the fireworks thing became such a big deal.
Yeah.
And then behind the scenes, she started talking to the girl, the mom did, and it became such a thing. Our relationship literally ended and spiraled out of control because
You hate joy.
Because I was explaining to her mom that I wouldn't feel comfortable going to the fireworks thing because, there's fire right behind my mom and dad's house. It's burning people I know out of their home.
This guy's ruining America.
So a little bit. And it ruined the whole relationship.
Yeah.
Like, that was the beginning of... And then her and I were mortal enemies until we broke up.
You and the mom?
Yeah, we would, fight. We would email fight.
You would email fight?
Yeah, we would email fight back and forth. Like, she would send an email, with what her opinion is. And then
About what?
About the fireworks. And then I would tear her email apart because I'm a good writer. Oh. So I would take every point she had and disassemble it and send it back to her.
Which she loved.
What? Which it made it worse. But he knows that, sometimes you can't help yourself, right?
Oh, yeah, I know. Dig in. Yeah,
you do this. You do it sometimes, right? You can't help yourself. You gotten better at it?
I try. Scotty has helped me.
Thomas helped me. I'm way better at it.
Stoicism. There's a whole movie stoicism.
Yeah.
Just letting it go.
Yeah, just let it go, man.
Goldfish.
I'm way better now, but at that time, I was at a point where I couldn't do that. And then she eventually cheated on me with a man who had headless horseman teeth.
Oh,
and then
I remember that.
I wrote a letter.
That makes me laugh.
And then I wrote a letter to...
I had to really picture what you were talking about.
I wrote a letter to Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
And then I wrote a letter to her boss at her work from my company email from Clear Channel saying that she was a whore. And then Linda Bird called me in the office and said I can't use my company email to email exes and say that I'm going to say that they're whores on the radio.
And when you left the office, she said, why do I have to keep having this meeting with my radio personalities?
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Well, because they're all crazy, Brendan.
That was a bad one.
Let's play a song.
Something to do with
the hell out of here. All right.
She sounds like a real winner.
This is an interesting track because I played this a little bit earlier for Tom, but there's a new artist out, Jacob's Castle. Well, that is Bradley Knoll's son, Jacob Knoll.
Oh.
From Sublime.
Yeah.
And he has a new song out. And
Did we figure out how old he is?
I could probably look it up. Jacob Knoll age. Let's see. He is
late
28.
Okay, yeah.
He is 28 years old, and he sounds eerily exactly like his dad. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit later, but here's the song from the album Time Traveler. It's the title track called Time Traveler. So enjoy this. It's my pick of the week. It's super interesting and like a little twist on like an islandy reggae chill vibe. Oh. But you'll hear Bradley. Like when you listen to the way he sings, you'll be like, oh my God. That wasn't taught, guys. That's in the blood. We'll be right back.
Psst. Hey, you. Today's A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan podcast is brought to you by... Oh, wait, this isn't a presenter. Hold on, I'm still doing it. Hey, I'm sorry. I got the order wrong. I'm supposed to talk about secured roofing and solar. Solar and roofing?
You sound like the burglar from Safe Times.
That's what I was going for.
Wait,
do you want me to start over?
No. It's fine. A burglar could like roofing as well.
Yeah. Can't come through your roof. Here's one thing I know.
All right, because it's secured.
Yeah, because your roof is secured, burglars can't get through.
Yes, I like that.
Can't guarantee that, but it sounds good. But hey, secured roofing and solar. You might need solar. You might need
a new roof.
You might need a new roof.
Yeah.
Did you know I'm getting a new roof? They can't do mine because I live in a townhome. But it's going to be humongous and loud, and I am so upset about it.
I redid my roof with secured roofing. I know Mo DeWitt did his.
Let's just be honest with what you did. You gutted your house, and the whole thing is new top to bottom. That place looks awesome, dude.
And if you have any storm damage, or maybe you think you might have damage, just give them a call. They'll give you a free inspection, and they know what they're looking for. You're not going to be able to see if you have damage or not unless it's totally obvious.
And we know that.
And sometimes it's not.
And I know what you're asking. Yeah. Why do we know that you don't know what you're doing up there? Because you listen to us.
I went up there after the hailstorm, and I looked, and I was like, oh.
Looks good to me.
Yeah, it looks fine. And then when Secured showed up, he's like, you didn't notice all the hundreds and hundreds of divots now that you have in your shingles? They're like, those will collect water and cause it more water damage than anything. So
it's a free estimate.
Yes.
What do you have to lose?
They also provide 24 to 48-hour tarping services if you need that. And if you are interested in the solar side of things, just give them a call. They'll explain everything. They'll explain how much money you save.
Yeah, they had some of their roofers on there telling, like, dad solar jokes on there. So if you are interested in something like that, check out their Facebook page, or you can use this number as a direct link to them to kind of speed things up.
Yep, 407-986-7663. You can give them a call or go to securedroofingandsolar.com.
Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom. Let's do some voicemail. I know we've been sitting on a bunch of voicemail.
We have, and I was like kind of digging through them a little bit earlier today.
Sitting on it.
Is there? I've never sat on anything.
Ever? What do you mean?
I've had a thumb in my butt, but that's it. I used to put my thumb in my ex-girlfriend's butt a lot.
Tom saying to that was
He's not a Buckeye.
plumbing the depths of.
Yeah, that's not Tom.
None of this needed to be said. We're just doing some voicemail.
I naturally offer.
Yeah.
I'm a conversationalist.
I sit on stuff all the time.
I just naturally offer
accidentally.
Stuff. Really? Oh my god!
And then it's missing, and you're like, "Where'd it go?"
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
God damn it, Tom, just buy the fuel from the marina. You probably have like a 50-gallon tank, so it'll be an extra like $60. What is your time worth to trailer it
what's
and
your time
possibly
worth?
Get pulled over?
You hate that.
Plus, you don't need ethanol fuel if you use your boat enough. I got over 2,000 hours on my boat. Never put ethanol fuel in it before. And to remind you, your trim pump, it had saltwater intrusion, so you should probably get that looked at before it fails you. Bye.
Also sounds like he's standing outside of his truck with his boat attached, smoking a cigarette, as not to smoke in his truck. And I'm going to give him points for that because he's with his boat.
Yeah, sounds like he's shot a couple gators.
Yeah, he's outside. Obviously, he's outside. I mean, he's not an indoor boy.
Let's talk about the value of time and Brendan. So, because
wait, are we talking about the value of time and Brendan? Or
No.
are you going to ask Brendan another question? Expecting him to agree?
No,
with
he's
you?
asking me a question.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
Because yes, it makes sense for everybody to do that equation in your head when it comes to what if you're going to do something like, well, how long is it going to take?
Every time I use Uber Eats, and you're like, this is going to cost me $30 more.
This
to
is
use
why
Uber
Andrea
Eats.
picks up every food we eat, and I beg her to get delivery, and she will not do it. But I cannot disagree with the savings.
It's almost twice the cost.
I
now.
can't disagree with the savings. I was going to tell you this was another topic, but Andrea's secret saving, because she knows at some point I'm going to have a freak out and I'm going to destroy us financially. She knows that. So she is secret saving right now.
Well,
it's just good to do. Why spend all your money if you don't have to?
Exactly. Waste.
That's my new struggle for 2023.
Exactly. But there is, like, you get to the point where you're driving around looking for the gas station that has free air.
Well, don't tell me. I want delivery.
No, but
I'll pay the extra $3 to make the Uber driver get to me first. I do that. That's worth it for me versus having to wait another 15 to 20 minutes.
I would agree
for
with
the
that.
driver.
Yeah.
I would agree. My dad used to drive from DeLand to Barberville because there was a Unical there, and he could save like 2 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
Because then you're looking at
it was stupid.
The gas you're burning and the time.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I also drop coins on the floor because I don't want to use them. I don't use change, and I throw it everywhere.
People mad. I put them in the
Scotty
trash.
picks it up because he's like the devil. Did you ever hear that story about the devil? If he's chasing you, you just throw a bunch of pennies and he'll stop and pick them all up.
Because he's a Jew?
That's Scotty does that. Is that a Jewish thing?
No, I don't know. That was a joke. Oh
my gosh! I started.
Stupid. It was just a silly thing to say.
I started.
Yeah, who would say that? He could be.
But he's
I don't
a little
know his
bit
nationality.
Yeah, he did that DNA test.
But it's hard though for I feel like
a pimp.
No, for you to actually put a dollar amount to your time.
No, you do it with salary. People who work salary, they have a dollar amount to their time.
They do, but
not your free time. But free time's more worth. right?
You guys do it if someone invites you out to go to an event. You're like, is it worth it? Are they paying me, or are they just asking me to show up and be there?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
is that worth it?
And yeah, there's a lot of things like that. But then there's things like for I went and fueled my boat at Wawa instead of paying the marina cost, and it was like ended up being like $70 of.
Okay.
Now I had to be there to clean my boat anyway, so in my mind I'm like, well, I'm already there. So essentially, if I had to drive there just for that, I may have not done it. But I'm already there. I'll just save the $70.
And this guy say doing it at the marina.
He said, just don't even bother. He's like, just pay the extra tax, the convenience tax, because why waste
all in one place?
Yeah. But it's like I can't value my time that highly. Like for $70, I'm like, $70. Like it seems like a waste if I said, fuck it, this will save me 2 hours, because technically, I guess dollar amount.
Yeah.
I look at it this way too. If it was like, how much to pay you to go pick up my boat, put fuel in it, and put it back, right? I would say. Ooh. $250. I would say probably $300.
Well, is that on top of the cost of fuel?
No. I'm just saying, just to pay me to pick up someone's boat, fuel it up, and bring it back. Well, I would maybe $150.
Yeah, I think I'd go. I might do that for $100.
Why
you're just driving it?
Why did the guy?
And I don't have to pay for the gas.
What was the ethanol bit? Did you use that as an excuse when you were talking about it the first time?
I just always use non-ethanol because
that's what you've been told.
It separates or something.
Well,
it's like me with my GTI. They say to use 93 octane.
Yeah. Although there is,
and I always did.
Your gastrointestinal system. What's
well,
GTI?
no, like my GTI, Volkswagen GTI, tiny little hatchback. No, but they always told you to use like 89 and above. So
I'll fake it till I make it, but I have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
No, it's fine. But
I got Brendan.
I like that. I like that you don't know what
you go to the gas station. There's 3 different options, right?
87, 89, and 93.
Oh yeah. Daniel, that's the highest
some
option.
of them burn hot. Like I think 87 burns hotter. So like a lot of people think.
Oh, that's the one I use.
Well, a lot of people.
Cheapest.
Yeah, it is the cheapest. A lot of people put 93 in, like, let's say my scooter, where you wouldn't want to do that. Because it's not,
because it's jet fuel.
Yeah, it's just not going to. It will do nothing. It's fine for it to just burn the hot, normal.
It's not enhancing the performance.
It's nothing. But the 93 octane of the GTI,
but if you have like a sports car or something, you want something that's
you want to use
refined.
You want something a little more robust.
Yeah, with its pinky.
I would always do that, and there are tons of guys that would write me for the last 20 years of broadcasting and say, Daniel, you're a fucking idiot for putting 93 in your GTI. It doesn't matter. You can use 87 or 89 and save a lot of money. But guess what?
Yeah.
Fuck them. I did 93, and I'm proud of you for using non-ethanol gasoline in your boat, because it's the only thing I've ever seen you do that's the correct way to do it.
Well,
like seriously, his wife yells. Remember we were doing the show and your wife said, I wish you read the manual more, like Dan when we were trying to swap personalities or something, and Crystal said, I wish he was attention to detail with his things more. You're doing it. So I don't want to penalize him for doing the right thing. Like this guy's like, you don't have to use the non-ethanol.
Well, you guys ever take a pause and think, I'm turning into my dad.
But you already are, so use the non-ethanol because you're already doing it.
No, but he's right. If you use the boat all the time, it's fine. I'm worried that there'll be a time where it just sits there for 4 months without use, and that's when the ethanol gas turns to shit.
Vinegar.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that
you now that's an excellent point.
And then
actually, what I'm hearing is post-apocalypse, you do not want to be siphoning cars that were using ethanol-based fuels. You want ones that are better.
Yeah. Although in small engines, you have to use non-ethanol because the ethanol gas will just gunk them up. Small engine generators and like dirt bikes and four-wheelers and lawnmowers. The carburetor will just become
Is that true, or
clogged.
is that just big gas telling you that?
No, it's true. From experience.
Everybody's lighting up.
If you use ethanol gas in your lawnmower, eventually the carb will be clogged. And with all small motors, because it just turns to lacquer fast.
What I heard is I'm the problem.
Well, especially if you're not, like he does bring up a good point, especially if he's not using it.
Okay.
Anyway.
Electric.
And as far as the other thing, yes, I'll eventually be stranded, and I know this because to start getting ahead of all my problems, impossible. So I have to just deal with them as they come.
Scotty's dad has a pontoon, and he put in at the Sanford boat launch.
Yeah.
You know, like
Wait,
by
we've
the
talked
highway.
about Scotty's dad before. He's a cool dude, right?
Oh, you need him on. He's
the
crazy.
cool dude with the. He looks cool. I've seen pictures of him.
Yeah, he still combs his hair back like he did in the Air Force. Yeah, Glenn Swim. Well, shit. And then when you ask him, like, well, what? Or if he doesn't like something you did, he goes, well, sweetie, you really fucked up.
We'll have him on.
Well, shit. Yeah.
Yeah, he sounds like our kind
Scotty's
of guy.
listening right now and going, no, don't
Scotty,
let him
please
on.
load us your dad. Please load us your dad.
What was I saying? Oh,
about
and
the pontoon.
something happened. Like the tube, the gas tube, the fuel line came loose.
Good job.
Yeah.
And it stalled out, and it drifted off into the reeds off to the
Oh
right.
my God, like baby Moses.
And Scotty and I had to go dive in and go haul them back in that pea soup water.
Tannic. They call it tannic.
It's gross.
I've been in those reeds.
You have?
Many times. I've been in the reeds. You got me in the reeds.
I used to launch my boat right there. And I keep my boat right there as well, too.
He's a fancy boy.
They should put in little bumper things to keep your
no money.
boats from going into the reeds.
No,
they should put up little retention walls.
Well, there's so many trashy boats going out of there. They know they're all broken down. They need them to drift out of the way so you can get in more trash.
The bumpers would be nicer than the boats.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's just a line of
trash boats.
waiting to break down. And you're like,
There are a
"Move
couple on the other side. On the other side from there of the river,
Another boat
you
ramp.
can see there is another ramp, but then there's like an abandoned boat with like a tree growing out of it.
You could leave
we
your
don't talk
boat.
about that.
Yeah. When
I wonder why it's
it's
don't
boater's law. When your boat eventually breaks down, you just leave it in the water. Then it's fine.
You're supposed to leave
as long as there's an anchor.
You leave it as a warning to other boaters to stop boating.
Fish habitat.
Yeah, you got to scrape off the stickers.
Isn't that right around the area that I lost my my line?
Yeah. Me and Daniel, I tried to take Daniel fishing on my old mildew boat.
We were so stupid.
And by the way, that marina across the street, way nicer experience, and it's $5 keeps everybody out.
It's part of a park too.
The trash boats look at it, they're like, I'm not going there, $5. And they're all fighting.
It's like a warring faction in Walking Dead. They look
so
around,
nice.
they're like,
They got the prison.
Yeah.
We got to get them.
There's a cement gator you can pose on for the Instagram.
you want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do this guy here.
Hey, Tom, Dan, Sam. Hey, I just listened to the Friday Free Show, Trash in the Shadows. Excellent show. And I cannot agree more with Daniel on the quality of Hooters hot wings.
Thank you.
They are delicious.
They are the best.
And I live about an hour and a half, 2 hours from the closest Hooters, which is in St. Louis.
Yep.
And me and my wife, a couple weeks ago, we had to be in St. Louis, and we stopped in and had Hooters. And it's been a long time since I had them, but they are still just as spot on as ever.
Yeah, man.
And yes, my wife loves Hooters too.
Yeah, wives love Hooters. Crispy,
Thanks,
spicy, crunchy. My mouth is watering. I'm so hungry for some good fried Hooter-style wings with that new spicy garlic. Oh, my God. And then they hula hoop. And I'm like, oh, my God, I'm so horny. And then I get home, I blast my wife with a wing finger.
Come on. Is it nostalgia, though? Because, like, I grew up in Miami and there's sports
A little bit
grill.
of nostalgia.
For instance, my buddy Fernando's coming up and staying with me this weekend. Every time he comes up and visits, I tell him, I basically force him to bring a giant tray of wings from Sports Grill with the sauces and
They're
stuff.
so good.
Which I assume he doesn't want to travel with in his car.
Let me
He's got
give you something.
he's got two
Let me give you
babies in the
something.
car.
What if Fernando texted you and said, hey, bring me 5 Tom and Dan shirts and then bring me CDs of your last 9 shows. ACTs and Friday Free Show. Put them on a CD, or we'll do flash drive. Put them on a flash drive for me. You would be like, first of all, you wouldn't know how to do it.
Yeah, well, that's true, but I'd ask you to do it.
And I love him.
But also, that's not stinking my whole car up, which I assume that his wife is tired of smelling wings
And the
as well.
The babies stain their eyes. Because they're spicy. They're really, really spicy wings.
Like, too spicy?
Well,
perfect.
I like the spiciest sauce. But anyway, I don't know if they're the best wings, but I request them all the time because I grew up eating them, and therefore I think I want them more than if I I'm making fucking bring them up from Miami. I could go get other wings locally,
Right.
and they're probably the same. But the nostalgia of Sports Grill wings,
There you go.
make me want them more.
It is a bit nostalgia, but it's also that Andrea
They
likes
never
wings.
change the fryer oil.
Well, I think they do, but like Andrea, like we try a lot of wing places. We live next to Gators. You know, we have a Gators right here, and it's good, but it's not like these are good. I mean, they're
Yeah.
like crispy, and then they roll them in the sauce. I don't know.
Do you like,
Could you
And I
tell
like the fresh
difference?
cut fries. I like and I don't even
Let's
know if
do
they're
a
fresh,
blind
but I like the
test.
curly fries.
Yeah, if I had some Gators wings, some Aruga's wings,
Oh, I definitely
and
could.
some Hooters wings, the same style.
you could?
I think I could. Let's put some money on it.
Yeah.
Let's do a video.
And
We
did-
don't do enough fat dad eating challenges on our show.
They love eating challenges on the
People
internet.
love
there.
it. Yeah, like
You
the
do a
hot
muk-
ones.
Do a mukbang.
Oh my, like Nikocado Avocado,
How
that
many-
poor guy. Oh my God.
How
Do
many
you follow that
drummies?
story?
No, what happened?
Well, just,
I have a lot to ask.
It's too long. I'll tell you
Okay.
off the air. Yeah, but he's horrifying. How many drummies could I eat?
Yeah, in one
I
sitting.
can't go. Okay, first of all, and this isn't for everybody,
Uh-huh.
but and it's not buffalo wings. We're not talking that now. We're talking Hooter style wings, which are breaded and then sauce. So there's
Okay.
breading on the outside of them, right?
Are they crispy?
They're crispy. I didn't even know I like that. Normally, I like them naked.
Yeah.
Right, but I like this style. It's like a fried chicken battered, and then they toss it in the sauce. It's called Hooter style. I can only, my mouth's watering crazy. I can only eat about 6. Because they're kind of big with the
6?
breading and everything.
Oh, come on.
And I don't have a gallbladder, dude. I'm not
You're an
supposed
old
to be
lady.
eating this. I'm not
The
supposed to be
old
eating this
lady.
shit. I'm not supposed to be eating this shit.
Sixes.
6 is fine.
Florida grandma.
No, you have
6.
a couple beers. Okay, so here's
How
what-
many are you
want
knocking back?
I go 6 spicy garlic, and then I do double celery blue cheese. That's 12 celeries. Gotta have 12
I love blue
celeries.
cheese. I love blue
I love
cheese.
celery and blue cheese, and it makes your cum taste good.
Come on.
Celery?
Yeah,
No,
Or blue
that's
cheese.
pineapple.
Celery.
No, that's
Celery will sweeten your cum.
No, that's pineapple.
No, it's celery.
Listen, who are you going to listen to in this room?
It's pineapple too.
Pineapple.
It's pineapple too.
Does
but
that
pineapple,
really matter?
Pineapple will also.
It matters.
Here's another thing too.
Hold on.
It matters.
If you let your dog eat pineapple, he won't eat his own feces. If you need to stop your dog from eating his own poop, feed him pineapple, and there's an enzyme in it. He'll poop it in the yard, and he'll smell it, and he'll smell the pineapple enzyme. He won't eat his poop.
Okay, let's talk cum.
I like this.
So,
finally, he's on board.
I don't.
Is this the first time he's ever been on board?
Okay,
It's just
because
because
one time in
Brendan's-
college.
It's because Brendan's here.
I would argue that it would matter more for oral on a woman because
Sometimes it tastes like onions. Sometimes it tastes like
No,
onions
no,
because
follow
it
logic.
has to do with what they eat. If you had a quesadilla with onions in it, and I'm eating you, I'm going to taste those onions.
Come on. So no, and this is my logic
You are what you
argument
eat,
for
right?
it.
No,
So
I wasn't making a joke there.
there's all this, what will make your cum taste better? Pineapple, celery,
Yeah.
everything. But
What are you
it-
talking about?
Water is
No
the
one's
most
ever said that.
important.
So when you're doing oral on a woman, right? So there's a lot more time that you're down there looking at it, right? And
Well,
then,
you're in it.
and then there's no
Then
really
sucking a dick?
ending. No, well, so let's say the same amount of time, right? But then you're looking at it the whole time. Let's say 5 minutes, right? And then the sucking the
minutes?
dick. You're only getting the taste at the end, and it's only a small amount at the very end.
No.
You
Hold
get
on
it
a
the whole
second.
time.
Oh my God, I know what you're saying, and I agree with it.
Well, does it-
because I'm
what does it
clean.
matter?
My dick is clean, so when you taste my dick, you're going to taste like soap or nothing. But a pussy, you get in there, and then you're like onions, and then.
But it's also let's say just the biology of it is
your
it.
dick still tastes like dick.
No,
Not my dick.
but I'm talking about the cum at the end. Like that's what we're.
That's the flavor.
That's what everybody's
And
talking
the
about. But
pussy
it,
is
why does
cum
it matter?
all the time. The dick is cum at the end. That's
No,
what you're saying.
there's. Are we talking about pre-cum? There's pre-cum.
So does that taste
Yeah,
like
that tastes
the
different.
Okay,
Yeah.
but can you even
Forgot about it.
know?
You know what?
It's just a
I'm a
small
little
amount.
disappointed I forgot about pre-cum, to tell you the truth.
Yeah,
Forgot
what
about it.
even is that?
It's the
Really?
You know, it's like
No, I know.
it's like if you went to pull start your lawnmower and 40 extra cord came out. Feet of cord.
Although-
I'm like, this is too much.
when I was
How you
in
know
hi-
they're excited?
When I was in high school, I was told that can get someone pregnant.
You can.
And then I spent the next 15 years having sex with my wife with no condom.
Yeah.
And
I got
then-
my wife pregnant on pre-cum.
And then no,
'Cause we soak.
Anyway,
docked.
let's play the next.
Yeah, that was bad.
Hey guys, it's Alan from Austin. I'm curious what the bus song is. So it says, get on the bus, big old something is, I can't figure out what that says. Is it big old dick, big old clit, big old something else? I don't know. I always hear big old clit.
It's about John?
Doesn't really make sense. So just curious. Thanks, bye.
Is this about John?
Yeah, because remember when John was doing the news on our Friday Free Show?
Yeah.
We had his intro.
I'm gonna try and find it here.
I don't even remember.
I have it here somewhere.
I remember the get on the bus part. But
Here it
I
is.
don't,
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's from a band called the Wesley Willis Trio, and Wesley Willis is a
Great name.
I think he's schizophrenic or mentally challenged, but the producer and music kind of aficionado Brendan O'Brien found him, and he fronted a band called the Wesley Willis Fiasco. That's the name of the band.
Did you just Celine Dion your chest?
Well, I burped and I was trying to bang the burp out. But Wesley, I think Wesley is schizophrenic and he fronts a band, and it's kind of like an unfortunate band, but people really liked him and really liked him. And I think
you thought when you heard that, you were like, "This is John Buster."
I think he's since passed away. But no, it's just like you'll hear it. It says "Get on the bus," and we call him Bus. So it's like really as simple as that. So
Buzz.
Here is the Bus Decker song. It's this.
Get on the bus, get on the bus, big no good. Get on the bus, get on the bus, big no good. Get on the bus.
So what does it say?
I don't really know.
Because it did sound. It's funny. Someone else questioned. I had no idea. I was like, what does it
You know
say?
what? I'm going to be honest and tell you what I heard. I think I heard Big Old Clip.
Who would write that?
An unfortunate
Can you play it one more time?
Who did this song for us?
No, Wesley Willis did this. I took it from him because it said "Get on the bus," and I have so much music, and it's all floating around my dumb crazy brain that I was sitting there.
Would the lyrics be listed online?
Yeah, it just type in Wesley Willis Fiasco. Get on the bus.
I don't get a signal.
Okay, so you just stole this from another song.
Yes,
okay.
I don't like.
I thought
play it one more time though. While
you thought I sang this?
No, I thought someone sent
that's
this in.
embarrassing that you thought I sang this.
I thought like Jackal did it or one of these guys.
Yeah.
Okay, get on the bus. I'm looking it up right now. To see it. Okay, it's Wesley Willis lyrics.
Yeah. By the way, the person who asked this question could have done this. What Daniel's doing right now, which is
this is my life.
Okay, get on the bus. Get on the bus.
I guess he probably thought we made
it. On the bus.
Get on the bus.
No, but then he says big old.
No, he says get on the bus.
Play it right now.
Get on the
Hold on.
Okay, I'll play it again.
Hold on.
Get on the bus, get on the bus, big no good.
No.
It says here, chorus, get on the bus, get on the bus, get on the bus, get on the bus.
No, he says big old clit. That caller was right. Play it again. Listen.
One more time.
Hold on, I got to get the real song
One more time.
from Spotify.
Yeah.
Because you guys have never heard the full song, have you?
Why would he just yell out big old clit? It's a weird thing to yell out.
It more.
Well,
hold on. I got to, everything's so slow on this computer. Wesley Willis.
I don't even know if I want to hear the whole song.
You do. It's a great song. Wesley Willis. There you get on the bus. All right. Here's the real song because it's way better with the real lyrics.
Spooky, disharmonious conflict.
The Hell Ride. Yeah, this guy, he's awesome. This guy's great. Here. Hold on.
all right.
Hold on. I'm playing it here.
Yeah. Let's ride it all the way to Utopia.
Yo.
Yo.
Here we go.
Oh, I like it.
Let's ride the city bus. Let's ride it clean on a yellow line. Ride the rapid transit separate.
Is this guy Jamaican?
Ride it on the road to Utopia. Get on the bus, get on the bus, big no green. Get on the bus, big no green.
That sounds like Big Old Clip.
I think he's just going. Bee, boo, boo. I don't even think he's saying anything. Eat on the moon.
He's a schizophrenic.
Yeah.
He's a punk legend. I mean, like, he's a,
But yeah, it's
he's
unfortunate.
a different.
He's scatting.
I think he passed, and he was a different kind of guy. I think he has a song about. You've never heard about Wesley Willis? I think he has a song about being stabbed on the bus.
Oh, like
I think that's on the same album. He's got a song. I always thought that Tom reminded me of Wesley Willis. He has a song called "I Can't Drive." Like that goes.
This is the Wesley Willis fiasco video.
British.
I am a rock and roller.
That sounds like you, right?
Go, Mom.
He does pop that pussy.
1, 2, 3, 4, pop that pussy, pop the pussy, pop that pussy, pop the pussy.
So I mean, it's a good
I
album.
actually kind of love this.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I think he's no longer with us, but if you're looking for something, I used to listen to that in college. That's from 1996.
I'm going to use that for an Instagram story.
Wesley Willis fiasco.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, I want to talk to Brendan about what you're doing for 4th of July and this weekend, and what's going on in Orlando. And then we'll continue to make fun of Bustecker for missing today's show because his dog had...
I miss him. I'm a little broken up about it, too.
Busy man.
His dog had eyelash in his eye. And then
I heard that his dog is currently at the Filatowski
Eye clinic, yeah.
I hope nothing's really serious. I don't even like joking about that.
Scratched eyeball.
Yeah.
They're just making sure
Puppy's
it's
good.
okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I don't like making jokes about it. The name of the band I've played many times is Cheek Face, but it's a little bit different this time. It's a cover. Enjoy.
By Face Cheek.
We'll be right back with more A Mediocre Time momentarily. 1-844-TOMNDAN if you want to call.
This wicked world, searching for light in the darkness of insanity.
most all of our watering holes have the pint glasses, the Tom and Dan watering hole pint glasses that mow on the other side.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're a free pint glass. But you guys have been visiting our watering holes so efficiently because you're so damn awesome that we have some places that may be running low. Hey, don't worry about it, though. Here's the thing. If you go to a watering hole, and we have many, and we're going to tell you about them here in a second, but if you go there and you don't get a pint glass, shoot me an email, show@tomandan.com. We'll locate one, and we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
And if they did run out, and a lot of them have but just still use the hashtag watering hole mow, and you could still win a prize. We're giving away random
I'm done
prizes.
making fun of that, by the way. It's settled down. I'm done making fun of it.
But here's one that I drove by the other day when I went to our AirT&D, the Wops Hops, right across the street from our AirT&D in Sanford.
That's a new one. A la carte is another one. That's a food truck park. If you've never been to a food truck park, trust me when I tell you, you're going to want to go here. And there's a place called Steak It Easy. And I was on their Facebook page the other day because I like going there and just getting a beer and a steak.
Great for families that all like different types of food because you have a variety and the bar.
And it's good stuff, too. It's good. It's not like Bobo. It's like really high-quality rotating food trucks. Toll Road Brewing, the nicest people on the planet that make handcrafted beer.
Yeah, Inacoe.
Yeah, Inacoe. So we got you covered out there. Hourglass, 2 locations. That place is an endless... It's like... That's like almost like an adult video game theme park.
Yeah, not only great beers, but like Daniel said, there's a bunch of arcade games that are free.
Yeah.
So you're
big, wide open spaces. Sit outside.
Yeah, the last time we were doing our trivia event, our beer release. By the way, they still have some Scootin' and Tootin' beers. So if you want to pick those up, but you can go there, hang out, and then you can let the kids play in the arcade games and be fine.
Cafe Da Vinci. Here's another one. Now this is the one that I kind of flagged for like. It's like one of my favorite venues. It's also a great date night because that's a charming little downtown area. You'll see why my mom and dad fell in love with DeLand. First of all, you'll walk around downtown, you'll be like, holy crap, it's nice down here. And they've won Main Street USA many, many times. It's just a cute and quaint area. They have Cashed Out playing. They got Julian Marley coming.
Yeah. They always have huge bands.
Dan's
roll
always
through.
booking crazy. And then if you catch their house band, True Phonic, they're amazing.
Yeah, and if you can go to cafedavincideland.com TommandDanPod.com to find out all their schedule and who's coming through.
Always up
We
there.
got Salty Sisters in Cocoa Beach, of
Go
course,
get a
Tiffany's
burger.
Place.
Yep.
Ailstone in Longwood. They've got great pizza there.
They're also
great
doing
beer.
a blood drive soon that Big Rick wanted me to mention, so go to their Facebook page to find out details.
West End Trading Company in Sanford. Johnny's Other Side is the best
Celery
burger
City,
in town.
yeah.
Celery City.
You go to Celery City. We were just there burying Luca the Lizard.
Yeah, Tuffy's Bottle Shop and Lounge in Sanford
And don't
with the music
forget
box.
the music box.
Yeah.
And Suffering Bastards inside there too, but it's a tiki bar and you got to get there super quick.
Find out all information at TomandDanWateringHoles.com.
Hello. Hey, we're back. That was the brand new single, California King, from Sincere Engineer. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time, y'all.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
I'm off.
Sorry about that. I hit
Turn
the
me
wrong
on.
button.
So, Brendan,
Very, very sorry.
what are you doing this 4th of July weekend?
Over the weekend,
Yeah.
probably just smoking joints and
Okay, all right.
mowing my lawn. But on the day of, I'm hosting bingo at Tactical Brewing.
Nice.
And then
That's getting bigger and bigger. The
Hey,
crowd.
we're doing good.
I thought this past week. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't go a lot of times, but I can drive by because it's
Thank
in my
you.
neighborhood, and it's slammed.
We're up for Best Drag Event.
Voted
in the
for you.
Orlando Week. You
Voted-
did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Awesome.
thank you so much.
And you can vote for us if you want to. We're not making it really a priority. We don't really know what to do with it anymore. Like, we go through these, at least
win
I
every
do.
year.
I'll speak for me. I go through a wave. I'm like, I want people to vote for us. And then I go like, nah, I don't care about it. And then I go like, oh, no, but you need to do it because you should do it. And then I'm like, nah.
I'll tell you what, I would love to beat you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I like that.
Yeah.
No,
I'd
hey,
rather
look,
you
if
beat
it's
me.
people I like, if it's people I like that beat us, I'm like, oh hell yeah.
Nobody ever has beaten you in the radio show category.
no one has
Well,
beaten
and then
us.
radio show, yeah.
Yeah.
But the podcast.
Podcast, no
not.
one's beating us.
But also, it's hard, like, what value besides, I guess, recognition? There's some sponsorship
It's nice
value.
to be recognized. I'll say that. Yeah,
Maybe
it's
there's
cool.
like sponsorship, because I'll use it as far as like anytime we put up awards here, not for ourselves, but like sponsors are like, oh, they're something, they're recognized by someone that
You're
means
still-
I spend
their
the money.
readership
Oh,
still
Scotty's
likes you.
yelling in the chat room. He says you have a soccer game tomorrow.
Oh, there is a we do.
Yeah,
have,
by the way, Scotty has the
do have a soccer
grumpiest icon. I love Scotty. Scotty's my favorite. See him there? Look how grumpy his icon is.
that's his sticker.
Oh, I
My
love
brother did that.
I need that. Can
Yeah.
you get me that?
Yeah, he puts those stickers up all around town.
Yeah,
Actually, of
Scotty's.
himself.
Is Scotty your Andrea?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but with
Everybody.
a smaller dick.
Or you?
Every couple,
Scotty, sorry.
like you have to have someone that compliments you as a couple, because if you're both the same like type person,
Yeah.
then what's the benefit of coupling up?
Yeah.
You need to have
Strength.
We're not an echo chamber, and he consistently calls me on my shit. Like, consistently.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'll be like, oh, I'm so sad about this comment. And he'll be like, I don't want to fucking hear about it because I've told you for 15 years to stop reading the comments. And I'll be like,
Oh my God! He is Andrea. Oh my God! That's Andrea, dude. That's Andrea.
Yeah.
That is so Andrea. You just gave me chill bumps.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They don't want to hear our
Well, you know what?
foibles all
No,
the
they
time.
do want to hear.
They
Well,
do, but we can't overwhelm
no,
them.
you're right.
That
He,
brings-
said, he always says there has to be a gardener and a flower in every relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
That is sage advice. Look at that guy's.
Yeah. And he's not smoking weed. He's just nice.
sane and crazy.
It's like Andrea. That's like, hold on. That's Andrea.
Yeah.
Doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't do anything.
Did Scotty say who we're playing on Saturday? I can't remember. Orlando City's playing, and then Orlando City's playing on the day up, like July 4th. I want to say it's Toronto, not Toronto.
In town?
Toronto's this weekend. I don't know.
Is it an in-town home game?
Home game.
Oh, that's great. Dude, if you were looking for something to do and didn't have anything.
Yeah, and they're doing family stuff over there, too.
Snag a ticket, walk through all the Publix garbage, get all the free
Beanbag
stuff.
Todd, like
yeah.
our beanbag racing, and yeah.
But it's you're gonna kill yourself
But
roasting
then
alive outside.
we're doing a giveaway. We're partnering with Ford. So after I host bingo, I need to beeline straight down to Lake Eola because Ford has a VIP firework area in front of Persimmon Hollow. And we're giving away all the tickets for it. So we're going to be on Instagram. We'll be giving away tickets to anyone who wants to go sit in the VIP section. And it's like totally roped off. So nobody's going to be up in your grill. We're working on bar access, and
nice,
awesome.
We'll be giving those tickets away over the weekend.
I will throw out a piece of gambling advice for anybody. Speaking of the MLS, and I'm going to do this. The Messi effect that's going to happen with Miami will artificially inflate any
everything.
lines.
It's inflating everything.
But especially with Miami and their games or whatever, and I would just bet against it. And you probably
Why
will do
wouldn't
well.
you?
Yeah.
He's the only good player on the team. The team is garbage.
We're selling our tickets. We're selling our tickets.
I would too.
To the Miami game. They're $500.
It doesn't matter, guys. Oh my God.
Well, it does.
And he hasn't even signed on. Not officially. He's not officially signed on to the MLS league. He just said he was interested in it. So, all of this inflation is crazy. It's all preemptive. He could still say he doesn't want to do it, and then everybody's going to be mad because they just paid $500 for a Miami ticket.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
No,
that won't happen. He'll sign.
He's doing it.
He'll sign.
But in any of these markets with the inflation, wait until. By the way, don't do it now. Wait until it gets bigger and bigger, and then he officially announces. And he's like, wait until they see him practicing because they're going to inflate, and then once it gets before the start, bet against it. I'm telling you, if you just follow that, you'll have a pretty good bet. Anyway, so Brendan, for 4th of July, actual 4th of July, you're going to be doing your bingo, but also are you going to fireworks display?
The fireworks at Lake Eola. So I'll do and I'll go hang out at the VIP area. We're just waiting to hear if I have to schedule time to remove my drag. After bingo, before I show up to hang out at the Ford VIP area at Lake Eola, because people, it's a family event. Cox Media is running the event too. Yeah. I don't want to show up to somebody else's event,
but you love Cox. Hey,
there, still got it.
I really do. A guy showed me his at bingo the other day. I was like, what?
I would talk about that. I told you that I was at home.
Are you offended by any way if someone shows you their penis?
Not if it's nice. If it's attached to a nice looking guy, I won't be offended.
What if it's a big fat slam hog?
That has happened. I've seen a lot of unsolicited dicks in my life.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Because think about it, like Daniel, if you are at a bar and someone flashes,
I have never unsolicitedly shown my dick to anybody.
No.
But has anyone? Have you accidentally, or have you been in a public space and then someone showed you their dick?
Have I been in a Publix and seen somebody's dick?
Our public space.
Oh,
but also public.
Yes, I was on a cruise one time and a guy pulled out his dick and started whacking it around.
He did,
and it was humongo. It was one of those ones that moves.
Was it just the two of you?
No. It was he was dancing while he was doing it. He was swinging it like it was like a chain on a zoot suit.
I was there.
I didn't want to. I was not going to pull him in. Do you see how? That's a good friend. That's a good friend. In case his wife.
I was there that night.
You were there.
Yeah. I know who
was it Tom?
No. But he does have a long one.
You have a long pecker?
He does have a long pecker. I have a thick pecker. They call me Sugar Walls because I hit the walls. Build the wall.
So, Brendan, what else is going on this weekend in Orlando or 4th of July?
You know what? We have our event picks up. We just put it up on bungalow.com, and it's the main image up on the website. And the image is actually a drag queen. It's Naomi Smalls, who's known for her long, provocative legs.
All right.
So go check her out. Camp Ivanhoe is wrapping up their summer camp for adults this week, too, which is really interesting. You do games, and you can win patches that have to do with the drinking games and stuff that you're doing at Ivanhoe Park Brewing.
I've soured on adult summer camps. I used to think it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, you don't actually. I mean, you're just going there for the day, and then
you just happen to be there. And if you drink these 2 beers, or if you do a weird beanbag,
no, I mean the ones where you go away.
Yeah, and you actually go to a place and you sleep in a cabin, and it's like summer camp for kids, but all adults. Dan Cummins did this.
I think you will be proud of me. Yeah, and I love it, and I'm happy for Dan, and Dan's our friend, and I love him. But when I look at it now, I think you'll be proud of me. I go, get to work.
I like that.
I go, oh my God, get to work, man.
I have a friend. He sold his tech business. Now he's a millionaire.
Okay.
And he's been on this search for meaning for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And he's just now started getting into the weird, sexy stuff. And so he posted a legit, very serious Facebook post about going to a cuddle party. and just about what that's like, and people like exploring each other, but non-sexually. And if you get aroused, you're kicked out. Is one of the rules.
What is this?
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's like a non-sexual cuddle party, and they all sleep over.
They hug each other. I've seen these, and then these hug trains where they hug each other, and I'm like, I couldn't do that because with a guy in front of me, because I'm just not attracted to dudes. Probably going to be okay, but I can't guarantee it because I can't guarantee that if there's a dude sitting in front of me and then I'm looking around and there's hot girls and then I'm holding the dude and it feels good on my I might get a little.
Hold on, but so you go there.
It's a snuggle party.
And then you're
cuddle party.
You're fully clothed.
Like pajamas.
Is there
Is it pajamas? I've heard pajamas.
Are you drinking?
No, yeah, I think, but it's not like you're not getting drunk. It's like I think it's the type of people who do like acro yoga in public, like where they're like,
they're like super fit, like hippies.
Hippie. It's a hippie thing.
Okay.
You're laying down on the floor with some air mattresses and sheets and pillows and listening to chill music. I'm sure there's a crystal bowl meditation session.
By the way, Melissa, our video editor, does this.
She does the cuddle party?
Melissa's gone to cuddle parties?
I think she cuddles.
Hold on. And she makes fun of me? What kind of weirdo thing is this?
Hold on a second. Let's not. We don't need to start attacking each other here.
Hold on.
Let everyone calm down.
So you go to...
Oh, no, she has it. She has
she just says you've talked about it on the show.
No, we haven't talked about cuddle parties on the show.
Brendan's talked about it?
I know. She said we've talked about it on the show.
Oh, well, I don't remember what the hell we talked about.
We talked about cuddle parties on the show.
I don't know why I brought it up. You want to know about events. You want to know about events?
Well, hold on. I want to go back to cuddle parties. So, because I want to know.
Let's do a Tom and Dan. I know. We can't get the insurance for a Tom and Dan cuddle party.
No, unsolicited.
Did you just barf?
No, but I just started laughing.
It's like a quick barf.
It was like projectile.
It's like how alcoholic detective barfs out of his window on the way to the call.
Still good.
A sea of bearded fatzos show up, and they're all like, I wanted to cuddle a good-looking woman.
Where are they? Where are all the hot chicks?
Yeah. Well, guess what? They're not showing up to this. So when you're
sweating, I'm sweating. My glasses just fogged up.
Okay, fog your glasses up, nerd.
See, I understand the
concept. That's a classic phrase from the show.
I want to know the details. That's where I'm obsessed with. So when you're sitting there, do you go...
I'll introduce them. You can have them on the show. He can tell you.
Dude, that's it. We got to interview this.
So there's no drinks involved. You're just sitting there, and then do you...
No, there's some.
Okay. I don't think it's to get drunk. It's all about you need to be open and cognizant of everything that's happening, and you're policing your body, your face right now.
Is it to practice control?
What do you mean?
Is it to practice control? Would it be like would it be like, follow me with this, please. Would it be like if there was a hot girl here and then
boner discipline?
Yeah, and they're like, hold the hot girl, and you have to hold it and just be like, yes.
But you're not doing it to
and
bone.
I'm literally hugging just because I like the feel of another human, the love.
The serotonin that gets released from
But then later,
physical contact.
But is it okay to later think about it and then get a boner and jack off?
Yeah.
Well, that's at every.
Yeah. So, but during that,
there's a part of me that's
I like how Tom just a blanket approved that.
Of course, okay. What you do on your own time is always okay, right?
I'm 80% sure that most of the dudes that go to that are just not okay with being gay, and so this is their way of.
Okay, now that's kind of sad.
Someone's gonna get mad at me for saying that. I don't know. These are just the fictions I come up with.
I can understand.
That math makes sense.
I can.
Your theory is 100% correct.
I'm not gay. I didn't get a boner.
But I very much enjoyed it, and it's something that I want to do all the time in my authentic life.
Oh,
and then they go home and play a female character on
they go home to their wife.
Mortal Kombat.
How mad would Crystal be if I went to a cuddle party?
We have to call her and ask her.
It's like if she went to a blowjob party.
No, it's not.
You gave out 80 blowjobs? You hate that. You told me you hate it. So if you did,
I think she's going to be mad
Did
that
she
you're
tell you
even
she
talking about it.
She told you she doesn't like it?
No, he doesn't like to cuddle. He doesn't show natural affection. We had a guest in this week. If you haven't heard the show, go back and listen to it. I think it was Monday. We had a guest in here. His name was Swan, and he naturally showed his wife like affection, like touched her thigh, held her hand, calmed her down, kissed her, like this sort. And it was like
I read a relationship thing that said you should touch your partner at least 5 times a day, and then you should also say nice things to them.
Five times a day? What is this, water?
So, Brendan, when it's not natural,
every time you fill up your water bottle,
go touch your wife's pussy.
Touch your wife.
Where do I
tell her she's pretty?
I tell my wife she's pretty all the time.
Yeah, and smart
all the time. Well, I don't tell her that.
It's hard for me to do it naturally. And
cuddle.
I can cuddle.
You don't
or
cuddle,
compliments.
You don't cuddle, do
no,
you?
no.
You like to be held?
I do when she tells me like cuddle me,
And you're like,
do you guys share a blanket?
Yes.
You do?
I don't. We have separate blankets.
We have separate blankets too.
Yeah, that's the Swedish way.
But my whole life would be better if I was a different person.
We were just talking about the dude. Why are you sharing all the secrets?
No, I'm just saying it's my.
We were bearing our souls to each other.
Well,
this
because
morning.
That's an awful thing to say.
I know it is.
I kind of hate that. You're great.
No,
Brendan, he knows that it's awful, and he knows that it's a terrible thing to say.
You're not married to me, Brendan.
Red flag. I feel like I am.
I'm not giving my wife I'm not making her feel pretty. I'm not complimenting her.
You know what
I'm not hugging or snuggling her.
Pause on that. Like
maybe she doesn't need that stuff.
Here's what I would counter with that. If Andrea said you don't make me feel pretty, I would counter with this. I'd say you don't need anything to make you feel pretty. You are pretty.
Okay, well now you're
and then I get my dick signed.
Did you do that love language quiz?
What?
You got to find out what your love languages are, like acts of service. I don't know. That's the only one I remember.
You want to do it? You want me to look
Acts
it up?
of bravery? I do that. I can do that anytime. Like, I'll jump off anything.
Yeah. Did you know he yelled at the lady at Boat Tree today? Or yesterday?
No.
That's an act of bravery.
Wait,
let's look it up.
No.
I feel like thank you for your service. It was an act of bravery.
Although there is, I feel like a little bit of trickery going on. Not to get too much into my marriage.
Trickery?
Because I do feel like sometimes...
You must have woke up with the serious side of the bed today.
Okay, well, see, when you live with someone, you know, when you live with someone for a long time, right? It's 20 some odd years, and you just get to know them so well. And I feel like anytime she's giving me an excuse about why she doesn't want, like, you know, he's not in the mood or whatever, the excuse she gives me is something that I'm bad at doing because she knows me so well. And then now it could be true, or it could be.
If you were a real gambler, though, if you're a real gamer, wouldn't you try to eliminate everything she could possibly do to get out of it?
It's like if Andrea's like, I'm not giving you a blowjob, your anxiety's too high.
What's happened? Or she'll be like, no, I'm not in the mood. That happens. That happens a lot.
Well, but
because I'm in the mood all the time.
As soon as you figure out your goddamn anxiety, then more, you feel better.
This love language thing will help you. It's a tool.
I have the quiz right here. You want to do it?
You can both take it. Do you want to do it?
I have it right here.
Because there's 5 results. You're going to get acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, words of affirmation, or physical touch. And I'll tell you, just from what you said, I'm guessing your wife needs words of affirmation.
Yes.
To tell, so she knows.
But it's not about her. It's about you were taking the quiz to show what his is.
You both need to take it, and then it'll show you like how you think you're expressing love, and then she'll take it, and you'll see how she likes to express love.
Not a bad idea.
I thought
and then it helps. It gives you tools. Like you'll be like, oh, she actually scored super high in receiving gifts. Maybe I should be bringing home some flowers.
I'll buy her a fucking Bentley.
I thought the Supreme Court just canceled affirmation.
They did. Yeah. And it's
affirmative.
It's so easy for Maisie to get into college.
Do the test. Do the test.
Okay. How do you describe yourself? As I am an adult. I am a teenager. I am taking the quiz for my child. Oh, what is this? Did I get the wrong one? Might have been
For
the
your
wrong
child.
All right, love language quiz. Here we go.
Now, does this help you tell your partner what you like?
It can help you both. Yeah, it'll be like my love language is, I think mine was acts of service. So it's like I like when things
someone does something for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to.
Do you have it? You might have to run
That's
it,
an
'cause
easy
mine's
one. You got he got an easy one because I can do whatever needs to be done like a human donkey. I'll pick up anything. And
Okay,
clean,
here it is.
Whatever it takes, I'll do a task if that's all. Like if it's just hard work, I love hard work.
Take the test. You got it?
Is this it? Where's yours? Sorry.
Thoughtful.com.
Thoughtful.com. All right, hold on. Love language.
And mine's easy, and I feel like most guys are easy, which is like it's just touch. Because
is this the one?
I don't know.
Simple.
We'll have to do it later.
Animals.
Yeah, we'll have to do it later. I'm sorry.
Touch is a big one. You know, like if you're not getting if their thing is like being touched, you know, physical affection, and you're not getting, and the person they're with thinks that they're good because they're telling them that they love them all the time.
Okay, here, I got
but that
it.
person's not getting touched, then they'll get super upset.
Question 1.
Oh, here you got it?
Yeah, 12 questions.
Okay.
Question 1. When I'm in a relationship, I feel the most loved when my partner directly tells me how much they care about me, physically holds me close, goes out of their way to do things for me, surprises me with thoughtful gifts that take a lot of time or effort, or wants me to spend a lot of time with me.
So you got to choose one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Have you never taken a test before?
Motherfucker.
I think it's an honest question because he's like, hold on a second, stop the train. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on, before we get it, go. I'm like,
What are they?
Do you need him to read it again?
Can I do? What's the not after? None of the above.
You wrote the test. You have to choose the one that applies to
all right,
you
so
most.
when
Tom.
I'm in a relationship, I feel most loved when my partner directly tells me how much they care about me, physically holds me close, goes out of their way to do things for me, surprises me with thoughtful gifts, or wants to spend a lot of time with me. That's the one I would say.
The time.
Yeah, you're a time guy. Why should I answer this for you?
Well, I already know she loves me. Like, I don't need proof. It's already.
But out of those, but how do you know that?
Brendan, we're on question 1 and he's already out.
No, I'm just saying. Like
You're resisting being put in a box right now. What you need to empty your cup and receive. Out of those 5. What applies to you most?
Yeah, what's your most? For me, I'll give you an example.
If they want to spend time with you all the time?
Mine, and I don't get it, right?
Oh,
Andrea's
God.
not a snuggler, okay? I'm going to point this out. Andrea's not a snuggler.
Yeah.
But my language, to answer this honestly, when I am in a relationship, I feel most loved by my partner when I physically holds me close. That's me. Snuggle me, hold me, fuck me, sit on my face.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, I'm just saying, that's my, I like that.
So that's not Tom's.
Hold my hand. Something simple. Like this morning, I woke up, anxiety. Andrea, hold my hand. I'm like, oh, thank you, hold my hand. Go sleep. I like that.
You're the woman in the.
I am.
Is it like when they do stuff for you? Or maybe they give you
It
things?
shouldn't be this hard.
Yeah, I like things.
You like things?
I just never think. I mean, I'm not thinking about like what
could do
my
it
wife
now, though.
shows me.
The chat room says you won't take the test because they think you're gay.
Brendan knows. He can see.
You're not on the radar.
Yeah, he's
You're not even on the radar.
But maybe a little bit, but not like.
But the real kinky crazy. Like I'm talking like squid butt.
Come on.
Squid butt.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't
I made that up.
Next question.
Well, hold on.
No,
which
you
one?
can't skip it.
You gotta answer it.
Okay, well, I guess number 2.
Physically holds me close.
Yeah. Physical.
All right,
physical.
it's the little things that make relationships so wonderful to be in. For you, the sweetest ones are little gestures, like when they pick you up from work or make you breakfast, little kisses on the foreheads or bear hugs from behind, little presents they give you for no reason other than they felt like it, little good morning, good night, and I love you texts, little shared moments around the house like brushing your teeth at the same time or falling asleep on the couch together. This is you're way out of your league. Man. All of these,
You're falling asleep on the couch together. It don't matter. I look over at Crystal.
he does say that. He's like, we're still here.
Holding her wine, snoring.
That gets you mad?
Well, I'm just like, come on, we gotta go to bed. What the hell are we doing?
I gotta get up.
Our kids are gonna see.
Get to work.
There's gonna be
He
burning
yells,
on
get to work.
goddamn kids' minds. They can't find us out here drunk on the couch.
We know it's on that one.
Yeah.
I can't stop laughing. I'm blacking out right now. I can't stop
They're
laughing.
coming out of the room or drunk on the couch. can't do that. God, what are we?
Put your titties in your pajama.
Fucking hassle off. Shirtless drunk.
Here I was thinking that was super sweet.
Okay, well, we can't continue. We're done.
All I need,
You broke the test.
once the vows happen, it's to death. Then I'm good. I
You don't need an emotional connection that keeps going.
Well, my wife does. This
Yeah.
is the problem in
So
my
this
life.
is your wife needs to take this test.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know her answer.
And then you'll know how to interact. Oh, so you know her answers already?
Oh, yeah.
Should we
Why
go
don't
through
She
it
tells
with
me
her?
every day. It's like
Let's
I'm
do it.
taking
Let's
a
do it.
test every day.
let's
She's
do
like,
it.
why don't you do this and this and this? And I'm like, I don't think about it.
Here, this is what we're going to take it on
For her.
behalf of your wife.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do it quick, too. Because,
Yeah, real quick, because it's to eat up a lot of time.
You know,
Yeah.
okay,
But it's good, because literally I have tears in my eyes. I'm laughing so hard.
Okay, so let me tell you guys how this is flawed. All right, so
No, he's getting out of the test.
everybody,
Just
including my wife,
resisting.
they tell me this is what you have to do, right? You have to grab your wife, you have to hold her, tell her how good she looks, and you have to rub her arms and touch her on the couch and then give her surprise kisses every once in a while and tell her the things that you like about her and stuff like that every day. Do that stuff, right? So
Maybe
that doesn't
you
come.
have Asperger's.
Well, I'm on some sort of spectrum.
Hold on. I feel like that's a cop-out. I feel like a lot of people I feel like a lot of people do that. Like, I try really hard to get blowjobs. And if I knew that
I scream, I'm like, I have a disability.
I know a lot
that
of guys,
doesn't fly.
and it bothers me that I try really hard. I tell Andrea all the time how beautiful she is because I work hard for my blowjobs, and I got guys swirling around me that are like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm unfortunate, or I got Asperger's."
But between, it's not just for blowjobs, right? Or you just also you do it because you care and you love her.
So, but if it doesn't come naturally,
I care and love everyone, Brendan.
What about you guys? Are garbage people?
I knew Sam was listening. And she's like,
I'm taking my fireworks and going home.
Humans, just garbage. What am I doing here?
So,
talking about dicks and how your cum tastes.
So it sounds easy on paper because then it's just like, well, just do those things and it solves the problem. But if I do it disingenuously,
no, you can't
then
do that.
she knows.
No, you can't do that.
Well, how else are you supposed to do it when it doesn't come natural to you?
You have to.
There's difference. There's a difference between it not coming naturally, and there's a difference of you doing it because you know it makes her feel good. You know it makes her feel good, then you're doing it because you want to make her feel good. That's natural.
Okay, that's good.
That's natural.
That's good.
You're trying to force yourself into it and be like, I have to do this 4 times. This is the 4th time I touched her today. That's disingenuous. But it's not, because you're doing it from a place of love.
All right. Well, then follow me here, Brendan.
Oh, no.
I'll see her washing the dishes or just standing at the sink, right? And I'm like, oh.
Staring off.
I'm going to walk up and stick my hand in her ass crack like a credit card.
No.
I'm going to swipe my hand in her ass crack like a credit card and grab her titties hard.
So I'm like, all right, do the thing she's been yelling at you to do, and it'll solve all your problems, right?
What's the thing?
To be have touch and
well, you need to give it an identity, is what I'm saying. You can't just say do the thing that you've been told to do. You literally got to plan it out.
So that's what I'm doing. She's standing there. I'm like, do the thing. This is what you.
This is what you were fucking born to do.
So then I'm like, all right, do that. I'm like, so then
he just slices her butt.
Then I robot walk up to her.
Slap foot. Slap.
And then I'm behind her, and then I just do. No.
T-Rex.
Boogie boogie. I do 2 hands on the shoulders.
No!
Joe Biden's
No!
And then she's like, what are you doing?
You gave her that. I did that.
I'm like, I'm doing the thing you told me to. She's like, you're doing some weird crazy stuff. What are you doing? It's awkward.
You know what that is?
And I'm like, I can't do it any different. I'm trying my hardest.
You remind me of when I had a hamster. I didn't hold him enough. I had this one hamster. I didn't hold him enough. I just kind of watched him all.
I love your stories.
And then when I tried to pick him up, he bite me because he was like, he wasn't used to it. You know? He tried to do.
Yeah.
Your wife is the hamster that hasn't been held enough.
I I know. And
Write that down. That's fantastic.
I'm like, well, I just wanted to fix the problem today so I can get a blowjob.
You got it easy.
I need years of work. Oh, I spent 20 years ruining it. It's going to take me another 20 years to get it good. It's impossible. I'm staring at a goddamn life sentence here.
I do love the idea of Crystal doing dishes quietly while you walk up behind her and you're like, blah, blah, blah.
Holding your shoulders.
Smells like avocado.
I'm like rubbing your shoulders.
Blah, blah. This is very...
All right. Brendan, what you got a show tonight?
Please.
Yeah, we got a show tonight. We're back at Deadwords Brewing
Nice.
for our ongoing residency, which is great.
John didn't need to skip it because his dog had a hangnail.
He didn't eat a lot of pizza, though. Oh, my gosh.
Pizza's good.
Hey, you think they could get us another pizza, Brendan? Okay,
Yeah.
John.
My dog's eye needs pizza.
I think he has a tapeworm. He's got a tapeworm. He eats like crazy.
And he's so skinny.
And he's so... Well, he runs, I guess. That's
Does
probably
he?
a big
Is that
part
what he
of it.
does?
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could run. I can't even walk.
It's his biology.
I'm sweating just
And I
sitting
don't even
here.
drive anymore. Like, I don't walk.
He doesn't run that much. I've met big people that have run all the time, and it doesn't help.
He used to be a big boy. He was a big, full-figured man at one
Was
point.
he?
Yeah, when he got married.
Would he have been your type, you think?
No.
No.
I don't think he is now either.
Yeah,
Which
he's
is-
kind of disgusting.
At one point, he was big, fat,
Yeah.
Detroit Mustang.
I love him, though. I hear all the time from ladies who are like, John Bustecker, he's so hot.
Yeah, you know why?
Oh, yeah. I down on a cruise. Yeah.
Giant sausage.
I didn't say anything.
He's basically-
I did
You
this.
held up the thing.
He's a hairless Sasquatch. Just a big hairless Sasquatch.
And it's big.
Yeah.
All right.
You know it is.
Just pink.
So
How do you land a pottery girl without a big one?
Come on. All right.
I'm just saying. That's a
And
fact.
she's a barrel racer, and they're crazy.
She's so sweet. They're just good people.
We love the
Yeah, I heard that in Yellowstone, by the way. I was watching the same thing. Me and Brendan love Yellowstone.
Did you watch the prequels?
Yeah. So,
He doesn't like to talk about it,
the
though.
new
'cause I make
season
fun of
with
it.
someone else. They all Costner's
Costner's gone.
Costner's out.
It's McConaughey now.
Yeah.
Oh, but all I care about is the African prequel, and that guy whose shirt is always unbuttoned.
No, yeah.
And he's like
The
fighting lions and
1921,
stuff,
yeah.
and his sex crazed new wife. I love that shit.
I need sex. I'm on the prairie.
She keeps saying "ravage me," and she's like, "Ravage me."
Was she Australian?
I don't know.
Raw Vegemite.
Right there.
Raw Vegemite.
Right there.
I'm Australian. Raw. Okay, let's get out of here.
All right, check out
Platypus.
Samantha's podcast, Semantics.
Yeah, go there. Sign up for her Patreon. If you have not done so, you get extra shows like you heard about this one where they dive into conspiracy theories and all things of weird. So that is a really fun listen. What else are we missing?
Subscribe to be a BDM
Yes.
because we got Shark Week coming up, our 10th anniversary, and Casey's putting together something as well to go along with Shark Week. We got some special BDM curated shows that we're putting together for
That's
BDMs
fun.
only.
Yeah, we got a cool one coming up that's two comedian like we really enjoy. We're kind of like putting their appearances back to back on there. We have the Yacht Rock for Dogs, Tom's idea. That will be airing on Real Radio the night of July 4th, or the evening rather.
Yeah, from 7 to 9.
If you want it though, and I put it on YouTube with like a background of like a beautiful sunset for your dog, you can put it on the TV, you can run it on YouTube and repeat. That way your dogs are chilled out. You know, it's got some good, like we didn't go like deep cuts on Yacht Rock. We went like maybe a couple. I threw a couple in there that are considered not rock. Don't at me. I know more about this than you do, so don't even do that.
Was Brian what's his face at iHeart a little hurt because you were doing Yacht Rock?
Who's Brian?
Brian, program guy.
I don't know,
Doesn't
Brian,
matter.
program guy.
Retract. Forget it.
No, you're fine.
We've been out of there for more than a decade.
I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea.
10 years.
I'm an old man now.
10 years of doing this, by the way. God damn.
Yeah, congratulations. And hey, thanks for listening. We really, really, really appreciate it. We still get a kick out of doing this. We still give a fuck. And we give a fuck about the show and about you guys.
Yeah.
We want to make it entertaining for you, and we have some big plans for this year.
And no matter how it seems, we are trying to get better. Constantly. Me and Daniel, we talk about a lot, and we care about the listeners, and we care about the BDMs who support us and our sponsors. So thank you for helping a small
Are we
business.
forgetting something? I feel like we are. BookAirTND.com, but it's probably booked up.
It may be available this weekend. A guest had to leave because it was too loud and someone sideswiped their car.
Oh, no.
We'd give her,
I didn't know that.
it was part. Yeah, it was like everyone. You know,
You tell me nothing. You told me like there were other things you forgot to tell me this weekend.
The bars are loud. Now we had to put a thing. They're pretty loud, but that's how close you are.
Yeah.
But
it's so loud.
Kids.
It's so loud. You have your own bar.
It wasn't that bad. I stayed there and loved it.
Well, I think
I slept like
it's
a
mainly
baby.
for your kids. Like your kids are not drunk.
Oh.
Yeah. It's easy to fall asleep when your
kids drunk.
Yeah.
People with kids, man.
When
I
you're
don't want to hear about it.
Don't at me about that shit.
When you're
And
black,
I know they just put an injunction on the drag bill, but don't bring your kids to my bingo.
Yeah, don't do it. What are you doing?
Is someone bringing them?
Yeah, we have signs up that say 21 and up.
Yeah.
And they still bring their kids
They're
in.
all over the place. People will just open the door and walk right in.
And I'll be like, this is an adults-only club on Tuesday. Get out!
Yeah, you should.
I think they're just trying to show how absurd the whole thing is.
Well,
it is.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
All right. We will see you on Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're off for a bit, right?
Yeah, but we got all the BDM shows.
Yeah,
and
we got
everything.
shows. You got shows. All right, we'll see you soon.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't publish that. It's mediocre.